Hello, everyone. This is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well today. Before I start this video, I want to start mentioning because I love making videos. I used to always say if I could make videos for a living, I would. And I've been thinking about it a lot more recently. And I know that if I want something in my life, it's going to have to start with me. So in future videos, I'm just going to mention, if you love my content, then please comment. You guys know I love when you guys comment. Please like my videos. Click the notification bell to be notified about future videos. And also share it if you think it's something special that other people might enjoy, then please share it. I just don't want to seem pushy with you guys, and I didn't want you to think that I made videos solely based on, a living type of thing. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I just really, really enjoy making videos, period. So, but that is something that I want to start mentioning in my future videos. But anyways, today it was great timing. My DVDs that I had ordered off of eBay came in the mail today, and it was just the best timing because something happened today. If you guys would like to have a video of me talking about it, then please let me know. It's not huge, big something, but it's something. So, but I didn't want to talk about that in this video. So, but yes, that was great timing. All my DVDs came today. I ordered 10 DVDs. There was a sale on eBay. They were buy two get one free, so I bought 10 of them. So, and I'm really excited about these. I'm really, really excited. So let's get started. And of course, there's going to be the regular tapping, reading the backs of the DVDs. I know you guys love that. And over-explaining them and how much I love them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. The first one is a childhood favorite of mine, and that is Grumpy Old Men. And this also has Grumpier Old Men, in which I think I prefer the second movie, but I love them both. They are grumpy old men, and since they're played by famed screened odd couple Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, is that how you pronounce his name? They're also funny old men. The wit hits the fan as the two play Minnesota ice fishing pals, whose crusty friendship grows hilariously icier as they vie for an attractive widow. Daryl Hannah, Kevin Pollak, O.C. Davis, and an outrageously randy Burgess Meredith co-star. The two leads grab their fishing rods to reel in another comic whopper and grumpier old men. Most of the original cast returns, and Sophia Loren plays the vivacious newcomer who wants to turn the beloved bait shop into a chi-chi restaurante. Of course, in this part of the land of 10,000 lakes, that means war, And yes, this is the movie with a man-sized manicotti outtakes. I love his dad in this film. Absolutely love him. I love this movie. These two are like the original comic duo. I know they've been in a few movies together, but this one's my favorite. And I love any movie about fishing, too. Such a good movie. This is my favorite rendition of Jane Eyre. I remember watching this movie when I was a kid and loving it. This one stars Charlotte Gainsbourg and William Hurt. I love William Hurt. And this is actually the only rendition of Jane Eyre that I actually like. Because in the book, she's described as plain. Not pretty, not beautiful, but plain. And in this movie, it seems like this is the only rendition where she's actually plain. But she has a free spirit, you know. He falls in love with her spirit. Academy Award winner William Hurt leads an all-star cast in the story of passion and intrigue. Jane Eyre is a young woman whose will to overcome a life of hardship leads her into a passionate romance with a handsome and mysterious gentleman. Swept up in the possibility of a happy new life, Jane is shattered when terrible untold secrets from his past are revealed, threatening to tear her and her lover apart forever. The part in this movie where he falls in the fire and he yells out her name, oh my gosh, destroys me every time. Such a beautiful movie. This is a favorite of me and my mama's. I remember growing up, I think I watched it with her when I was too young to really remember it. And so when I was growing up, I was like, Mama, what is that movie where at the end the man throws his hat on the bed? That's the only part I can remember. And she was like, oh, you're talking about The Unsinkable Molly Brown. This is the only musical that I can really, one of the only musicals I can really stand. This stars Debbie Reynolds. Love Debbie Reynolds. But yes, this is called The Unsinkable Molly Brown. And if that name sounds familiar, she was also on the Titanic. Kathy Bates played her in the movie Titanic. Be sure the story is something you cannot resist. Richard Rodgers once advised Meredith Willson. After considering 100 projects for a successor to The Music Man, Willson found one that was irresistible and unsinkable. Debbie Reynolds plays the title role, inviting all to belly up to the bar, boys, for the whoop and holler film of Wilson's 1960 Broadway hit. Reynolds won a 1964 Best Oscar nomination as the backwoods heroine who survives the Titanic and the snobbery of Denver society. The screen debuting Harve Presnell reprises the stage role of Johnny, who has a heartful and a half of love for Molly. Johnny wasn't alone, Astronauts Gus Grissom and John Young also admired the movie they named their Gemini 3 spacecraft, Molly Brown. Such a wonderful, beautiful, fun movie. Molly Brown is a force to be reckoned with. And I love Johnny, love her husband. He's so sweet. And I adore this movie. And it was released in 1964. So glad I found this on DVD. This movie is my favorite biopic. I've seen it an ungodly amount of times because it stars my favorite actress, Reese Witherspoon. And that is Walk the Line. I got this because it was a special edition. And you gotta have Walk the Line in your collection. But it has a beautiful picture of Reese and Joaquin Phoenix, who plays June Carter and Johnny Cash. This is also the movie where Reese Witherspoon won her Oscar. There's a bunch of pictures in there. There's him at Folsom Prison. Oops, sorry. Hope that didn't make a loud noise. My bad. I love this movie. Like, I don't think I've ever really enjoyed a biopic as much as I enjoyed this one. Elvis was pretty good, but Walk the Line's the best. I remember when this DVD came out, I think I was 17, and I pre-ordered it. I had never seen it. I just knew it was going to be good. Such a wonderful, wonderful movie. Another one of me and my mama's favorites. She shared this movie with me when I was younger. And it's based on a true story. And that is The Miracle Worker, starring Anne Bancroft and Patty Duke. Starring in what is quite possibly the most moving double performance ever recorded on film. Anne Bancroft and Patty Duke are remarkable in their Oscar-winning portrayals of Annie and Helen. Locked in a frightening, lonely world of silence and darkness since infancy, 7-year-old Helen Keller has never seen the sky, heard her mother's voice, or expressed her innermost feelings. Then Annie Sullivan, a 20-year-old teacher from Boston, arrives. Having just recently regained her own sight, the no-nonsense Annie reaches out to Helen through the power of touch, the only tool they have in common, and leads her bold pupil on a miraculous journey from fear and isolation to happiness and light. This movie has one of the best endings I've seen in my whole life. And it's true. That's one of the best parts. Gosh. I'll never forget watching this for the first time. I wish I could watch it for the first time again. One of my favorite comedies. This is the movie that made me fall in love with Brendan Fraser. And not many people know about it, and I can't believe it. And that is Bedazzled. With Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. The Devil's Never Been So Hot are hilarious. Brendan Fraser is a hapless, love-starved computer technician who falls prey to simply sexy Elizabeth Hurley when he agrees to sell his soul in exchange for 7 wishes. But the sly Princess of Darkness has more than a few tricks up her sleeve. And before you can say fire and brimstone, Elliot's life becomes a hysterical hell on earth. This movie is hilarious. Me and my brothers used to watch this movie all the time. I definitely recommend it. I mean, I think it's one of Brendan's best performances. I'm kind of upset about this one because I got this one for my mom because I know this is her favorite rendition of Wuthering Heights. It's got Laurence Olivier in it, but it's Korean. Yeah, it's dubbed in English, but it's not been opened, and you know, it may be alright. As long as you can see Lawrence on screen, I don't think it matters. But this is one of her favorite movies of all time. Catherine and Heathcliff. I'm glad I got this on DVD now because I'm hoping my best friend will watch it with me because I know she's never seen it before, and that is Beaches. I'm actually a big fan of Bette Midler movies. Like, I love this movie, I love That Old Feeling, I love Hocus Pocus. Let's see if I can remember any more. Oh, The First Wives Club. Loved her in that one. As special as the everlasting friendship it celebrates, the special edition DVD lets you relive Beaches and all its touching and funny moments, plus outstanding, never-before-seen bonus material. When the irresistible CeCe Bloom and the shy and proper Hillary Whitney first meet under the boardwalk at the beach, all the 11-year-olds have in common is the need for a best friend. Worlds apart in lifestyle and location, their friendship ebbs and flows through a lifetime of highs and lows, career changes, marriages, jealousy, and more. From the boardwalk in Atlantic City to the beach house on the Pacific, Beaches will remind you of what being a true friend means. This movie will rip your heart out, though. If you love Firefly Lane, then watch this movie. This was the original Best Friend movie. So good. Alright, 2 more. This is my favorite animal movie. Cats, dogs, birds, doesn't matter. And that is Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, which has Shadow, the golden retriever, Sassy, the Himalayan cat, and Chance, the bulldog. This thrilling and thoroughly captivating theatrical hit from Disney has become an instant favorite with audiences of all ages. You'll lose your heart to Chance, a fun-loving American bulldog pup Sassy, a hilarious Himalayan cat who lives up to her name, and Shadow, a wise old golden retriever, all of whom express themselves with very familiar human voices. The adventure begins with the loving owners of these irresistible pets are forced to leave them in the temporary care of a friend who lives hundreds of miles away. But after several days, the worried animals begin to think their family must be in trouble, so they decide to head for home. On their incredible journey across the ruggedly beautiful Sierras, they encountered unexpected surprises for man, beast, and nature alike. It's an unforgettable story of love, courage, and devotion that will delight and inspire generations to come. I used to watch this movie with my brother Joe all the time. My brother Joe loved dogs too. And Michael J. Fox voices Chance, and this is probably my favorite role. Like, I know a lot of people say that their favorite role is Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox, but him voicing Chance, priceless. I love this movie so much. I can watch it over and over and over and cry every time. Alright, one more. This is my favorite rom-com, or one of my favorite rom-coms. I watched it years ago with my mama, of course. And that is Love Potion Number 9, which stars Sandra Bullock, who's one of my favorite actresses, and Tate Donovan, who, if you don't know, he voices Hercules in the Disney movie Hercules. In this charming romantic comedy, a brilliant but lonely biochemist, Tate Donovan, gets a mysterious potion from a gypsy who guarantees it will turn his life around. After showing it to his co-worker, Sandra Bullock, a shy animal psychobiologist, they achieve amazing amorous results in a chimpanzee experiment. Now the only way to see if it works on humans is to test it on themselves. God, I love this movie. I remember she would make me close my eyes. There is a part, okay, so in the beginning, he's nerdy, he's can't get a girl, so he's in this bar, he's trying to pick up this girl, she's making fun of him, and saying, okay, I'll go home with you right now if you can tell me who designs this dress. Which of course he doesn't know, and she's like, bye-bye now. But then he takes the potion and goes back to the same bar where the same girl is at, and there's a pretty spicy scene that scene is, so I was made to close my eyes during that scene. But before it could go any further, he said, I will go home with you tonight and be everything you want in a man if you can ask me one question. And it was like something like, what's the square root of a millennial scientific equation? She's like, I don't know. He's like, bye-bye. Oh man, that was one of the biggest, oh girl, he told you. And then I think Sandra and Tate were actually together during this film. So the chemistry is off the charts. And it's funny, and it's romantic, and I freaking love it. Such a good movie. Anyways, you guys, that is all the DVDs that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be talking to you guys soon. I'm going to have a lot of free time after today, so I will be making another video soon. I love you guys.